folks. This is your girl, Dry Ivy, reporting live here from Miami, Florida, the beautiful, beautiful of beautiful cities. And I am sitting here alongside, wow, a multitude of amazing individuals with great energy. I must say I can't say everyone's name. However, I will let my co-host introduce himself and proceed.
What's going on, world out there, all the YouTube listeners, IG listeners? It's your man Holla Rock, Lex Rock. We're doing episode 16. Big things this week. Special guests, 2 special guests in the building. Of course, the DJ on the other end right there, Starboy Jay Nice.
What up?
Alright, and we got,
What's
my
good, Jay?
Okay. We're about to introduce one more. Would you like to do the honors?
Yes, what's good? Buddha that great.
Buddha the Great, yo. Tune
Buddha
in.
that great.
Right.
One of the funniest people you'll ever encounter on earth. Absolutely.
Right.
And so, to formally introduce our amazing guest, I want to give a fake drum roll because we don't got the soundboard. You know what it is.
Okay.
Mr. Untamed305, what is
Yeah.
good?
What's up, man? Untamed305 in the building. What's happening?
What up?
Yo,
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ivy Talks. This is let me give a shout out to I Live UK in London.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. They actually don't really say that much. That's the funny thing. Yeah. But shout out to I Live Toronto, sister company. And shout out to Miami, Florida, South Florida, everyone who's listening, who's been listening. This is episode 16. We're growing, and the energy's growing, and we have amazing talent sitting right before me. You were just on 99 Jams.
Yeah, man. Had to make
Tell
it
us
happen.
No. When come on.
Yo,
You're talking about millions of people listening to you. Tell me what it was. How did it come about? What was the
Man.
experience?
look, it just brought so much hypeness once I entered the building, and I already know what I came here to do. So once they got the beat on, I already knew people was listening. I had to bring like A game, beyond A game. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people haven't heard me. So if this gonna be their first time hearing me, it needs to, it needs to be that.
Yeah.
You know. So I just had to
It
go
was
hard.
flames, though.
Thanks,
Yo.
appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Like, even when, actually, Lex is the one who put me onto you. He sent me the video. And I was like, yo, right? I was like, yo, who is that?
It's a lot of people.
Yo,
brother, when it's
I
hot,
was
it's hot.
like, immediately, I was like, yo, I'm going to hit him and I'm going to hit Super Cindy. I don't care.
Yeah, man.
And then you saw I hit you, and then, you know what I'm saying? Here we are.
You gotta put in that work.
know?
So I've been sharpening my sword for times like that.
Yeah.
Lyrical warfare, y'all. Definitely. Buddha's gonna put down the link so you can just see it with co-host Super Cindy 99 Jams. But it was a freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
Smoke 4 minutes of flames.
You did. And your energy was impeccable.
Yeah, I always got
Yeah, for you to be on camera on a major network in Miami, you did it naturally. But I'm assuming that you get that type of poise because you do shows, right?
Yeah. When I do shows, that'd be like the main thing is always like the energy because I just gotta bring it. You don't tell who's in the audience.
You never know.
Yeah, I don't even care if it's 10 people in the audience.
Ain't
Y'all
that
can
right?
bring it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. When it's
Right.
showtime, it's showtime.
What was I saying to you earlier?
What part?
He just said you never know who's in the building.
Oh yeah, of course. You always got when it's showtime, it's showtime.
No, I was basically having a conversation with him earlier where I was like,
Yeah.
yo, technically we're all one song away, one moment away of anything changing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, with that being said, that shit is powerful. I like the fact that you have a certain energy about you that is very eclectic. It's different, and I think it's genuine. So it's how often do you tour?
I love what I do, so I'm always happy and energetic about it. As far as touring, I don't just tour different cities and things like that. But every time an opportunity come up, I just go ahead and do it. But right now I'm just building the online presence. And
Okay.
then once I get more connections with the tours and everything, then I'll get that going as soon as possible.
Has an online presence after the freestyle. I know it's gone viral in its own way. Has that opened up more doors for collaborations? Is there certain people you want to collaborate that are on the way right now locally?
Yeah, a lot of people hit me up. A lot of producers hit me up.
That's what you want, though.
Yeah, man, because I got a project coming out this year, so I need to see who got that fire.
When's that gonna drop?
That's
What kind of platforms?
It's gonna be on all the platforms basically, and I'm basically gonna try to get it licensed because I'm all about that. Because that's how I make my money right now. I got a song called "Get Loose." It's more of a commercial joint, like a rock hip hop fusion.
Okay.
And it's bringing
So
me
you're
money
just not
now.
hip hop.
No,
Okay.
heck nah.
Let's
People that know
let's
me know I ain't just hip
Let's
hop.
touch on that. Let's touch on that. What would you say you are then?
I'll just say alternative hip hop. You know?
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it because I can have hip hop in it, but I also blend like indie, electronic, little rock. So I try to change the sound of just the basic hip hop, you know, because when I'm listening to music, I want to hear something different.
Right.
You know, unless I'm listening to some old school hip hop, but anything new, I want to hear something a little different.
Man, that's a deep question then to get to that. Being from Carol City, right? Being from Miami, being from the gutter, where do you get those influences from to cross over and have an alternative sound to what we grew up on, considered like with the Trick Daddies and the Poison Clans and the Rosés? So where do you infuse?
Well, it was around like early 2000 actually. I got tired of listening to hip hop like around that time. So I was just like listening to other music. I was listening to electronic music. I was listening to indie rock. I went out to listen to my own music. I went to go find it. So I listened to different radio stations that play alternative music.
Right.
And then I actually liked it. So
I did.
it just stuck with me. It stuck with me, and like to this day, my favorite artist is Tori Moy. He's an indie rock guy.
Okay.
And it stuck with me, so I just
Tori
Moy.
Tori Moy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just blended in.
I'm a huge Phil Collins fan. Like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Elton John, like Cranberries. Like I'm into like a lot of Sting. You know, like a lot of older.
Yeah, man, it's all about the sound with me.
You know, it's all about the sound and the feeling. You know
the
what I mean?
only genre is probably country. I don't get into that much.
Country kind of deep now. Country's kind of pop.
It's a couple records.
Country sound like hip hop sometimes.
Yeah, big time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like the way that the drums, you know, something about their drums and something about the way that they
just even the storytelling is hip
even the
hop.
melody.
Yeah, the storytelling.
Like how do you feel about Lil Nas X? He took home 2 Grammys?
Yeah, he did his thing, boy. He got so lucky.
He was?
Luck or little talent?
Wait,
Now
what
which
was
one is
that?
I
it?
don't know if it's talent, but you know, he did his thing. He can rap, so that's good. And he got on that beat, and somehow it got heard. And he got it. He supplying for his family. That's what it's all about.
You can't hit on that.
Nah, I definitely can't hit on that.
You can't hit on that.
I know the country folks do.
No,
I think they
of course
love
they
it.
do.
He got the cosign.
I mean, he got the cosign.
Yeah.
You know what, Billy Ray Cyrus? You know, Billy Ray Cyrus hopped on that record and he murdered it like it was his own shit.
Yeah, nah, I
Like,
ain't
he
front.
was
His
like-
part was harder.
Like, you know, like that nigga killed that.
Yeah.
That's epic, yo.
Yo, when Billy Ray got on that, you were like, yo, holy shit. You would think it was his fucking record.
But he owes us one.
Yeah, he owes us one because
We done helped out Miley Cyrus, y'all.
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus owes us one.
Despite-
You know, we had to
despite
come
her
collect.
antics, Despite her antics and the madness. But I'm just saying, like, you know, he did his thing. So, all right, but that's still open for you to say, minus country, like, I really rock with, like, other, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like Coldplay?
Yeah, I like Coldplay.
Do you?
I definitely like Coldplay.
All right. Do you like Creed?
Creed, not so much. I hear their music, but not so much.
Yeah.
You feeling the new chick who took home Billy?
Oh, I love her.
Eilish.
I did a couple of freestyles from her beats.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like about her?
Man, the emo vibe, I like it. And you know,
She's sharp,
she's
though.
mad
Her
different.
vocals are.
Yeah, the vocals are
vocals
ridiculous.
You
are
wouldn't
insane.
think she that young, dog.
I told you,
She
I
seemed
told you I
And,
was like.
and the fact that she's young, she can easily revamp herself when she gets older.
Exactly.
So that's dope. But she killed the Grammys.
So where you at? So where you are right now, musically speaking, like what would you say are, let's say in this year, what would you say are some of your goals?
My goal right
to
now,
attain in this next year.
most basically get more shows
Okay.
and basically complete this project
Okay.
and get more licensing opportunities.
Are you working on an EP or is it an album?
It's gonna be an album.
Okay.
I dropped my EP the first day of summer, like 2 years ago.
All right.
Yeah, that's the album that got picked up by MTV and NASCAR.
That's dope.
okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Wow.
So you know, in the underground, you get your money through these licensing opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, you
That's
don't gotta
amazing.
be famous. You just get your money from
I mean,
commercials.
just the fact that you're
Nah,
recognized.
that's a big
you're-
platform, brother.
Just the fact that you're invited into that room. That's amazing.
I'll be putting artists on game about that because that's a different way to make some money.
Each one.
You know what I mean?
Each one for
As
real.
long as you got the right sound that they looking for, they'll pick you up. So
what? So all right, basically you doing your thing, taking more time to create your craft.
yeah. So that's why I'm doing these freestyles just to build it up until the album come up.
Gotcha.
That's
going.
yeah. That's what it is. You know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get into a little snippet, sample?
Yeah, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm promoting Thrasher still.
Yeah, Thrasher is dope.
You gotta get
I actually, I was gonna touch on that. Thrasher is dope. I mean, but the sound is very different than a lot of. That's where you can tell that it's not a not just a hip hop track. Like very, like a very XXX, like Slum God type of beat, but your flow. You have better bars, you know, like
you got bars, yo. That's one of the things I really want to tell you. You got bars.
Yeah, I just wanted to show. I wanted to show even on like those like trappy beats, you can still come with the bars.
Yeah.
You know, I still cater you, give you some nice little gangster flows or whatever. But then in the end, I still hit you with the bars.
You got bars.
But I feel like
to you in the car earlier with him, I was like, this nigga's got bars, kid. Like, you can't deny it.
But Thrasher, you could really see. Well, I mean, you really introduced that whole skater vibe that you have, and the audience. You could tell. Dude, you mentioned it. Yeah, you mentioned it on other tracks, but very much so on that track. You can tell. I mean, just through Thrasher being such a big skater company. Period. Like
Yeah. I was that's basically the scheme. I named it Thrasher because we all skate. They all know the brand, so let's go ahead and put it on, So
that was amazing. Like, like that kind of puts you in like that white boy category. Like, what are you doing white boy shit for?
They always been saying that since I started music.
But when you start on them, how does it feel?
I'm very humble. I just go, man. I'm just like, this is me, man. I don't be like, in your face. I just be like, no, it's me, dog.
Like I applaud. Let me pound that out for you. I applaud that.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was like that, man.
No, I can understand. I can only imagine. Like, unfortunately, we do live in a society where things like that are upheld. Even something as simple as that is like, what are you doing out here? Like, y'all don't play this sport. How do you know that?
I was the only one in my hood skating.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I go back to the hood. I see all
everybody's skating though. that ain't gonna front. Like we come and go when it comes to that, man.
I mean, like you talking about rollerblading or
skateboarding, dog. Black folks skateboard.
Well, skateboarding.
We were skateboarding back in the
'80s
and all that.
Skateboarders, the black skateboarders, like
we know how.
Like, when I go back to my hood now, I see them on skateboard. But when I was first doing it, they were like, "Oh, there he go with the skateboard again."
Yeah,
y'all already know. Like they know my status. They know I'm real. And I did some dumb stuff. Most people would call like gangster shit. But at the same time, I'm me, dog. You know what I mean?
It's part of the growth.
I ain't trying to perpetrate on nobody. 1 minute, I'm skating, doing some white boy shit. Next minute, I'm with the thugs. So.
But I think that's the part that transcends to everybody. Authenticity. A lot of people lack that. Like homie Untamed305 is who he is. He parlays with both crowds, so he can blend in with both crowds because it's who he is. Authenticity. So ain't no faking the funk on that. Yo, Jay Nice.
Yo.
Can we get a beat?
Instrumental.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna run this track. We ain't gonna run this track.
Oh, yeah, we can run the track too, man.
Yeah,
let's run all that. Here we go.
Let's do that first.
Yeah.
So tell us real quick. Thrasher?
Yeah, man. It's my single Thrasher. It's on YouTube. Evo. Everywhere. All platforms.
Turn it up.
Should we turn it up? Or is that?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Just that.
That's how it's supposed to be. Ivy Talks, we don't censor.
I released the clean version.
Oh, really?
TV, network TV.
Yeah. You always gotta have that clean version just so that you can play it anywhere.
Yeah.
But
I just submitted it to
That beat is
network.
so cryptic. Like,
Yeah,
I like that shit. It's like so.
So I got that ASAP feel.
Yeah, like that.
I can definitely see remix with the ASAP mob on that.
Hey.
Bird, come touch it up.
Right, with the crazy
Yeah.
clothes.
Bird, come touch it up.
I'm telling
Flatbush
you,
Zombies, come touch it up.
I'm telling you.
It's true.
You gotta make it. You will make it. I'm telling you, the flow is nasty. Like, if somebody coming out of Miami, I'm super impressed. I'm like, yo, yeah.
Change the face.
Trust me, like, with this shit, I feel like I be A&R for real. I'm like, yo, like, performing, doing shows, alright, he's already doing moves where.
Yeah, I'm working on a music festival right now. My people hit me up. They working on the details. So they're gonna hit me back on the music festival.
You're great, man. Well, you know what? Let's wrap it up. We got
Wanna touch up on the freestyle?
Oh, all right.
Hey,
no,
Jay.
we don't.
That's it, guys.
DJ J Nice. Cut the beat.
Cut the beat.
Don't come for me conceited.
Untamed305 is not places to be, ain't that right?
Yes, sir, but let's get
Yes.
this going.
Let's get this
We're about to
going.
represent this one time, 305-954-561.
We love freestyles.
Nationwide. Carol City in the building, Untamed
Internationally.
305.
One time from London and Toronto, we're out here.
Ivy Talks, let's go. DJ J Nice, Starboy Music Media Lounge.
What we doing? Play the beat?
Yeah. Drop something, man.
Jay Nice, let's go.
Oh, I thought that would be some LA shit at first.
Oh, yeah, we can go.
When that shit came in, this.
Kind of? Okay.
It's the whole beat. Oh, I never heard this. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get the beat. Check it. Yeah.
Live, y'all.
Untamed305, let's get it. Yeah, check it. On any beat, I killed the mic with no trace. The blood spills away. I like the way it tastes. I'm always spitting. My body is itching. I need another beat. This music is an addiction. Man, I'm in the hood like Kool-Aid. Riding on the one way. I see them boys fake like a toothpaste. Rolling with my too-late. Dread like Screwface. Bury me a G like that boy Tupac say. I'm on the microphone. I feel so alone. Getting my music like getting my chromosome. Cause I spit what's ever inside me. And grab the microphone and just do it like Nike. Yeah, I'm in the block. What you wanna do, my nigga, with the Glock? Oh, you better stop because the time about to come through, about to kill you and your motherfucking crew. Yeah, I done the beat up on my menu, and I'ma chop it up because I'm sharper than the Ginsu. I'm jacking for these beats down like my nigga Ice Cube, and I'ma keep it real. I don't gotta pay for views. Yeah, I despise all the lies, see the deep in your eyes. No surprise if you die, you a sheep in the skies. Yeah, y'all don't wanna see me. It's the Untamed 305 boy. Come check me.
Chad.
Oh! That's off the dome, y'all. That's real bars. Ain't no cell phone, ain't no notepad, ain't no written. He heard the beat, he grabbed the beat, he murked the beat. Alright?
Yo, Chad.
That was a cool beat. What beat that is?
That's the Little Pump.
Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye.
Kanye and Lil Pump.
Oh, I didn't even hear that shit.
And that's how you know, son. Genuine shit right here. Ivy Talks.
I would literally define this as one of the highlights of Ivy Talks
Nice.
moments. This is definitely, I felt the energy. I was vibing with you. I was catching it everywhere you were going. Like, you're saying shit, yo. That's energy. That's beautiful.
Before you
You
cut
got
off,
the
man,
gift, kid. I'm telling you.
is it possible you can drop down to the fans and to our listeners where they can find you from the IG to the YouTube to everything else?
I keep it simple. Untamed305 on all platforms. That's SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Untamed305. That's what it is.
All right. right?
Thank you, my brother. It's been a pleasure, King.
Thanks for having me, man.
Listen,
Hey,
I
man,
really
appreciate
want
it.
to thank you for coming through. It's been amazing to interact with you.
Likewise.
Hopefully we can work together in the very near future.
Yeah.
And I wish you nothing short of success. Tremendous success. That's up.
Yeah.
All right.